who you are. Best player, worst player, you're gone. We're not dealing with that. There is no reason to do that stuff. Okay? Take pride in what we have. We barely have anything, right? That's why we're getting a new building. But we can't just mistreat the old one. So have more pride in that, have more common sense, and use the facilities the correct way, boys, because it did happen in the boys' restroom in the stall. Okay? And if you know about someone that may have been, please come talk to me so we can remedy that really quick. Okay, what else? Tomorrow, regular day, but you do have the exception of auditions mostly in the afternoon. Of course, strummets you'll be in the morning. We talked about that today, so you guys are already prepared and ready for that. Everyone else will do it in the afternoon. I will then go in the afternoon to help Mr. Horn because he's got a large number with the low brass and woodwinds, so I will help him do those. So I may like take the tubas, and this is the tubas tomorrow when he does the others, and then kind of get things going a little quicker. But flutes and clarinets, you'll be in intermediate, and you'll use both rooms, and then sax and horns, you'll use probably Mr. Hawk's office for your audition, because it is a closed audition for tomorrow. Please be as prepared as you can be, right? It's just a big chair test. Now, again, as I talked about, I don't think I'll have everybody tested by tomorrow. I know that I won't, because I've already got people telling me they aren't going to be here for whatever reason. But as soon as we get everyone tested is when we'll put up the results, right? And if I don't have somebody tested at least by Monday, then you'll be put last chair until I hear you, and we'll go from there, right? So until your section has completely, everyone has tried out, we can't say for sure that that's the way it's going to be for the remainder of the year, right? So if you see, I'll probably put like an asterisk star or something, letting you know that there's somebody in that section that hasn't tested. And I'll put it by their name so that way they know too that they have to test. Okay? But let's try to get everybody done at least by tomorrow. And then speaking about the All-State music, right? For those of you who are wanting to use all 3 etudes to try out for district band, which is our first competition, right? These are the individual, right, region auditions, maybe the orchestra auditions that happen early on in Laredo. And then, of course, if you advance to region and area, and then possibly even state, then you should start looking at those other 2 that we haven't been working on that you weren't assigned, and get busy with that, right? You can't wait for help on that during the school year, because we'll be busy with marching band. Everyone who does that has to kind of work on that on their own, after school, before school, get some tutorials. TMEA now has tutorials, videos online that you can listen to. You can go to YouTube. There's always somebody playing it on YouTube that sounds good. Multiple ways to find out how the music goes, right? But you got to get started on it yourself a lot sooner than later. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Anybody have any questions about anything for tomorrow? Okay. We will tomorrow probably have to stop a little early as well, because we have to clear this band hall from not only the stands and the front ensemble equipment, but also the trash, right? Because Monday morning at 8 o'clock, every single teacher in the district, from pre-K to high school to SD to wherever, is going to walk to this band hall. From that door, straight through here, through that door, and into the auditorium. We do not want them seeing garbage and things on the floor as they do that. That includes our hallways as well, so if we go to our restrooms and whatnot. Okay? So we need your help with that tomorrow to clear that out, right? Not just leadership, right? Of course, leadership, of course, but everybody helps out. It takes like 3 minutes. But clean it out, get all the garbage out. It includes the shoes and the jugs and the, clothing and whatever, right? Pick that up too, and get that where it needs to go so it looks nice and neat for Monday. Okay? All right. Questions? Anybody? Okay, let's warm up. We're going to skip over to 4 down and 4 up. We did some tuning yesterday. I fine-tuned the trumpets today in our sectionals. Hopefully you did the same. We did it yesterday. Make sure you're back in those same positions. Clarinets, flutes, saxophones. Okay? Brass should not have moved. So make sure we're there so we can sound better in tune today, hopefully. All right, here we go. Starting with 4 down. There we go. 4 down. What's up? Set. 5, 6. Page 2, tech 1 and tech 2. Tech 1, tech 2. Here we go. Here's tech 1. Ready, set, and 5, 6, up, 2, and 3. morning, so I want to try to play them and try to get them to the point where we, can comfortably play them and confidently play them in the stands. As like I said, we're not going to play songs in the stands that could sound bad or fall apart. So let's start with Xerxes. Get that out, please. Xerxes. Everybody have music, yes? Yes? Okay. By the way, we failed to mention this morning we were doing the streaming run game, but the winners of the shirts for the section went to the flutes. So.
Flutes.
Sorry, yes, went to the flute section, so they got their prize.
They cheated.
Alright. And then it was trumpets, right? You want the game? Right. Caden. One for the trumpets. Alright. I don't know if y'all knew, but at the very end, Miss K and Mr. Horn raised each other. Y'all see that? Yeah, Miss K won. It wasn't really close. Alright, here we go. Let's try Xerxes. Ready?
I don't like the song. You like it.
Alright. Ready, go brass. Go woodwind. Ready, there's a tempo. And 5, 6. Percussion, we need to lock in tempo better than that. The band's struggling. It's hard to find the beat. Let's lock in. Here's the tempo. That's all we play before we start. Alright, one more time. Set. And 5, 6. Lock in. Okay. Look at 21. Go back to 21. Okay, let me hear if you have a variety of quarter notes with some brass stuck in there. So basically brass minus trumpets. There we go. Low brass and French horn. Here we go, 21. Nobody else. And 5, 6, 21. There's already been wrong notes and I haven't passed the measure. Look at your notes. There's an accidental in front of a bunch of them. And even if there's not, low brass, if it's a B or an E, it's B natural, E natural. French horn, B natural, F sharp. Alright? So we gotta watch out for those as well. Alright, try again. And 5, 6. Got to tough because it's in concert C. That's not an easy key signature to do. It's not a normal one. So that's getting you, plus the accidentals are getting you, so it's just wrong note after wrong note. So let's spend some time tomorrow, right, when we can, maybe in the morning sectional, definitely in the morning sectional, and try to figure out some of those notes. All right, everybody, can we start everybody there, 21? All right, 21 please, here we go, full band. Percussion, play softer please, and 5, 6. Actually, looking at it closely, it's not that hard. Why are we making mistakes? Right? It's literally 3 notes. Right? Alright, try again. Ready? Still slow tempo. Ready? Flutes, clarinets, saxophones, and 1, 2, ready, go. Again, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. gotta get them to be better by tomorrow, okay? Spend some time on it. All right, the next one is bump. The one that we have called bump.
That does not mean talk.
That's easy.
Get your music, get in standby. Okay. All right.
There we go. All right, same tempo on this one. Same tempo as Xerxes. We worked on this one with the trumpets. All right. Really not hard for the low brass, low woodwinds here, and not terribly difficult for the upper woodwinds. It's mainly horn and trumpet who've got they got to work together on their part, right? Because it's opposite each other. So we just got to make sure that we're timing it just right. All right, we ready, low brass? Do we have music for this one, percussion? You got me put up. Percussion. Come on. Just make it up? Okay. Here we go. And any low brass percussion. 5, 6. We're stopping the song after the second 3/4 measure. So measure-wise, it looks like 26. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, off. That's it. So we're going. All right. The beginning doesn't sound too bad. Although we had a trombone player who kept playing the note long, and it's got not only the rooftop accent but a dot underneath it. You can't get any shorter than that. And I got people going No. Da, 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 dee, da, da. You separate the dotted 16, right? Dotted 16. Okay. I think if we're going to do this one, because of the number of French horns that we have, and it's only French horns there, when they come in at measure 8 or whatever it is, we should write it for the saxes to play with them. So give this to the saxophone. Right. We can usually write that out for them. That'll give more on that part there. Yeah, then when you get to 16, you're back to your normal part. So it only would be from measure 9 to 15. So that's what you would do, what the French horn is doing. Just to give more on that part. All right. Trumpets, and not only trumpets, but flute and alto sax. You got that quarter note triplet, right? Da 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 da, and triplet 1. Make sure you come in at the right time, right? 3 notes in 2 counts. All right. 5.